Hi everyone. The first video in this series is going to be going over personalization and getting familiar with some of the core functionality that ChatGPT EDU has to offer. When you first load in, you may see your sidebar on the left looking like this, which is what is considered the collapsed position. If you hover over near the top left, there is a button up here to open the sidebar. If you were to also click anywhere else along the left-hand side, that will expand this and show you all of the different tools and functionality that is available within the platform. The first step that we're going to take a look at is personalizing our output. If you go over into the left-hand corner here, and click on either the personalization button or settings, this will open up a modal with a lot of different options. So for example, I had clicked the settings button and I get taken into the general section. What I have available for me is, first off, I get to change the appearance here. So this is picking up my system default, but you can customize that to be dark or light, whichever you want. And you can also change the accent color. So I'm going to go ahead and change mine to orange. And there are a couple of other options here, but we're going to skip past those and go over the personalization settings. All of these drop downs over here give you the option to change how ChatGPT responds to you. So the first option here is the base style and tone. You can change what the responses kind of feel like. So for this example, I'm going to change this to professional. And then again, we have all of these other settings that are available. I'm going to just modify the emoji setting and turn it to use less. Next, we have custom instructions. So this is anything that you want to add in particular about how it should respond. So I'm going to say use no emojis. Since I had selected less, it would still possibly use emojis, but I want to completely disable that, so I'm going to throw that in my custom instructions. Scrolling down, there are a few fields that you can manage here. The first is the nickname, or what you want ChatGPT to call you. I'm going to leave that blank and it will pick up my name. Occupation. I will go ahead and fill out my occupation here. And then anything else that you would like the model to know about you, you can add in here. So I'll say, I am interested in AI. And then scrolling down to the bottom here, we have the option to enable or disable memory. This should be enabled by default. Memories allow ChatGPT to save little bits and pieces from the chats that you have with it. So once you do have chats that you have and ChatGPT decides to save specific sections about that, you can click the Manage button and then you will see this modal pop up. And as it says, as you chat with ChatGPT, your details and preferences will be saved and shown here. And you'll have the option to remove those as you wish. It's recommended to leave that enabled just to have ChatGPT be more personalized to you. So that is all there is to personalizing ChatGPT. There are more options here as well that you are welcome to go through and configure as you wish, but these were the ones that we wanted to particularly highlight today. So I need to go ahead and save this. And now I can exit. That wraps up this video regarding personalization and customizing ChatGPT. And next we'll move on to having our first chat and exploring all of the different tools that are available.